Welcome to the realm of intoxicating flavors and head-banging beer reviews.
What's up, everybody? It's the Ginger Yeti, and I'm checking in from home. It's mid-September, about to head out on tour. No idea when this video will actually come out. But over the weekend, I was down visiting a beer day with TK. And while I was down there, he gave me two cool things. First is this, another tin tacker. Pretty cool little tin tacker. Not sure where I'm going to put it. Probably somewhere where you won't be able to see it, unfortunately. But super cool of him to do that. Thank you, TK. Appreciate that. And the other thing that he gave me is this beer right here. This is Juniper Brewing Company's Thriller. Now, Juniper Brewing Company is out of Bowling Green, Ohio. I haven't made it there yet, but I look forward to getting there. On a beer day with TK, I already reviewed this beer. I'll post a link down below in the description to his review so you can see what he thought of it. And I might even steal the picture he used, because this beer is just so amazing. Look at this right here. Just a horror-themed beer. All these different horror characters are on the beer here. I mean, you got all kind of crazy people on here. I know he named all of them on there on his review. I mean, you got The Shining, Leatherface, Pumpkinhead, Saw, all kind of people on here. One of my favorite characters, Beetlejuice. You got It, like Freddy Krueger. Just amazing amount of horror-themed characters. Not sure how they got away with it, but this is such a really cool can. I really appreciate this, TK. It's awesome of you to save me one. Like I said here, it's brewed and packaged by Juniper Brewing Company in Bowling Green, Ohio. Definitely need to get to that brewery. Thriller Pumpkin Ale, 5.3% alcohol by volume. A fall classic made with 85 pounds of pumpkin, then aged on graham cracker crumbs and vanilla beans. Additions of cinnamon, allspice, and clove provide balance to this special potion that is certain to get you in the Halloween spirit. And like I said, it's mid-September, and to me, once you get past Labor Day, it's now the fall season. So this is perfect for this time of year. And on the bottom here, the canned on date is kind of on the rim of the can, so I can't quite read it all, but I think it says goes to midnight. And not sure what the date is, but since he just picked this up recently, I'm sure it is relatively fresh. I'm getting to it now, so I'm letting it sit in the fridge like I did with some of the other beers he gave me. So on Untapped, this gets a 3.79 with only 239 check-ins. Beer Advocate, there was nothing. I can't believe there's that few check-ins to such a cool can. I mean, I know this is just a small-time brewery in Bowling Green, Ohio, but still, this is such a cool can. That smells like pumpkin. Pumpkin and allspice. Some of those pumpkin pie spices. But that smells nice. The color, it's kind of an orangish color. Can't quite see through it. I mean, I could barely see my finger through that. On my SRM chart here from the winemaker shop that's covered in cat hair, I'd probably give that about a 13. And you know, talked about this before, and TK and I were talking about this. What I'm seeing, looking at the camera, it always looks darker when the camera's looking at the beer. Like, the color I see is always much lighter than what the camera sees or what shows up on camera, so it's kind of deceiving. And I know, just judging by color, picking out an SRM number isn't scientifically accurate at all. But I try to pick out the number that's closest to what I see in the beer so that you all can see or can kind of understand what I'm seeing in front of the camera here. Because as recording, all the light's coming toward me, so I'm looking through the light at it while you're seeing it from behind where there's no light coming through. So that's why sometimes these SRM numbers, these SRM colors, look quite different than what the beer looks on camera. And I just went off on a tangent about the color. Sure, I've already bored everybody to death, so I'm just going to take a drink. Thanks much, TK. Really appreciate it. Cheers. Medium body, but on the lighter side of medium. A little tiny bit of carbonation, but not much there. And that's pumpkin. It tastes a little bit like fresh pumpkin, and then you get pumpkin spices, but it's mellow. It's not like over the top, crush you with pumpkin, crush you with the spices. Everything's there. Everything works well together. Everything's nicely done, but it's not crush you. I mean, if you're one of those people that aren't big pumpkin fans, big pumpkin beer fans, this might not be too bad for you. You might like this one because it's not over the top. It's really nicely done. Yeah, you get like those pumpkin pie spices, a little bit of fresh pumpkin. Maybe a hint of like malt sweetness, but nothing's crazy. It's really nice. It's mellow. It's easy to drink. And Juniper Brewing out of Bowling Green, Ohio, I give you a big horns up on this one. This is an excellent beer. Really, really amazing can art there. I mean, I would buy this all day long. I don't know what TK paid for it, but if I saw this on the shelf, I would definitely buy this for the can art. I mean, that's just amazing. I hope you don't get sued for trademark infringement or whatever, using all those awesome horror characters. It's a really cool beer. Really appreciate you saving one for me to TK. Hope you all appreciate my video. If you do, let me know down below. Give me that like, give me that subscribe. What's your favorite horror-themed beer? Do you have a favorite beer for this fall season? Let me know down below in the comments. And as always, embrace the adventure.